Hey there, Libra friends. What's going on? Welcome to my channel, Healing to Talk. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning back in to see what's going on for the next 10 days. This is your next 10-day reading, Libra. Um, which is a little more specific, obviously, than the monthly September reading, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it resonated with you. If you haven't watched it yet, you may want to check it out. Also, welcome cross watchers. Thank you so much for tuning in to see what is going on with your Libra person. It is almost Libra season, so this is exciting, you guys. So we just got a few more days to go. I think the sun enters your sign on the 23rd, right? So, a couple things to mention. There is a full moon in Pisces tomorrow, the 13th, Friday the 13th. And so that can bring up childhood issues, childhood memories. It can bring to the surface hidden desires or feelings that we don't know are there, things we didn't count on, Libra. So, for that reason, I am doing a full moon blind spot reading, $15 for a recorded reading to find out what's coming towards you that you can't see, or what are some things that in this moon energy bringing some things to light that you may need to know about, Libra friends. Okay, so take advantage of that. All of that will be at the website healingttalk.com. Appreciate you guys dearly. All right, so I'm going to say a quick prayer, Libra, and then get into your guidance cards and then your spread, okay? So, Father, I thank you for my Libra friends. Thank you for the highest level of guidance for them tonight. Let my clarity be on point. Thank you for messages that you have for them. Archangel, spirit guides of the most holy, high, divine order. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, Libra. So, first card says, it's not as if you need anyone. And this card says, for as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh, wow, how I love you, the universe. So, Libra, what this card is about is, with Mercury and Venus entering your sign on the 14th, or Virgo, I think it's Virgo. Either way, Mercury is the planet of direct communication, clear thinking. Venus is the planet of love and expression, right? So, September is a whole month about learning each other's love languages, and really about persisting through things to have a long lasting relationship. This card is basically saying, Libra, if you want them in your life, then the way to do that is by understanding a person, versus trying to change them, right? The only people we can change is ourselves. But if for some reason you don't want them in your life, then by all means dig away at trying to get them to change. Okay, so this is truly, if you want to make something work, learn the love language. And I have a love and compatibility special right now, $22. Can't beat that. It is recorded, but and then time to make a demonstration. Again, what is your love language? Is it physical touch and theirs is more, give me a gift? It may be, because this says it's time to make a demonstration. It says the older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. So if there is an age difference between you and somebody else, then you may find that they may be, or you may be, depending, you guys know better than me, they may be more comfortable and willing to share how they feel quicker than you will. And it also could be about, I don't think it's an apology, but I think it is understanding who's coming towards you. There could be somebody who is feeling you that you don't know about, especially um, in this moon energy. And then this says, pucker up, buttercup. This is about being a love magnet, Libra. Okay. So there's somebody around you, I feel strongly, that is feeling you. You may not know who it is. You may not even see it coming. So book that full moon reading so you can see what the heck is going on. Because you can't see out here because it's starting to get dark. Ah. All right. So let's see What's going on, Libra friends? What is the deal pickle for the next 10 days? What guidance do you have, Holy Spirit, for my Libra friends the next 10 days? Alrighty. All right, so this makes total sense. Number 3, celebrating differences. Again, somebody who is different from you, they may have a different love language than you, is something to be celebrated, not something to be feared or necessarily annoyed by. I think you can embrace this by being creative, which 3 represents creativity and divinity. So I don't think if there are a lot of differences between you two and you find yourself at odds, it doesn't mean that the person isn't for you. It just means that you may need to learn how to speak their language. Like, do you guys remember that book by, was it John Gray, about men are from Mars, women are from Venus, right? Makes total sense because you have to learn how to communicate sometimes. It doesn't mean the relationship isn't meant to be. It just means we're learning how to communicate. And then number 23, you are worth it, came out here. Okay. So if there were any doubts about whether you were worth the effort or the connection, absolutely you are worth it. Okay. And let's see if there is any guidance coming out of this angel guidance deck here. And I thought there would be better lining. Just bear with me, you guys. Bear with me, you guys. I'm an eternal optimist Sag, which means that I'm like, really? I didn't see that obstacle coming up as in sunlight. I'm always looking at the brighter side of things. So let that just brighten the screen tonight. My optimism, my internal joy. Will that work for you guys? At least if you can hear me, that'll be good. If you can't see me, that great. Who cares, right? All right. So I don't know if anything guidance is going to come out of here, which is no big deal. If not, I'll just go ahead and get into your spread, you guys. Alrighty. And trustworthy guidance came out at the bottom of that deck. Sometimes what that means is there are people around you that can be trusted and that you can rely on for good advice. It may mean that you need to book an appointment with me. I'm certainly trustworthy guidance. But I just feel like, and it's also sometimes about trusting yourself. I think that, your confidence and self-worth, it could be a thing that you need to be built up in, Libra, is to know, trust yourself. Okay. All right. The overall energy here is the 10 of Gabriel, and I don't even know I'm showing it to you because you can't see it. But the point is that the 10 of Gabriel is when something is very weighty. There is a lot of responsibilities, something going on that's kind of heavy that you need to ask for help or assistance with, which is the overall energy of this reading, Libra. Okay. Your crossing energy is an Ace of Michael, which is whenever there is a 10, that means that something's ending. So I feel like you guys are coming to the end of something heavy and you will be inspired. Maybe the challenge is you seeing the clearing up a communication issue or seeing things clearly. But there is a new beginning coming. I just think maybe the challenge is seeing what that is. It also could be, you could be, not realizing how soon or how close a new beginning is coming for you. You do have a major arcana here, card number 12, which breaks down 2 or 3, which is about being creative. I think your perspective has everything to do with that. This card says perspective, Archangel Chamuel. And it says, there is a better way, Libra. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. And underneath that is this 4 of Wands card here, which is about taking a relationship to the next level. Oftentimes it's about marriage. You and another person could be considering marriage. You are of different nationalities, different faiths or ethnicities. And you are planning to celebrate a difference, right? Through marriage. You're celebrating the union of 2 very different people, perspectives, personalities. Okay. All right. So let's see what is at the foundation. What is it that Libra doesn't see. Okay. So at the foundation is the Four of Michael, which is, again, being very, very contemplative, meditating, getting your answers through meditation. You may not realize that that's how your clarity comes, but it could be literally from meditating, praying. Um, that could be sort of the energy that you're in, or you're wondering, like, how do I get clarity on something? That sort of is the underlying way. Tuning back into yourself, tuning in with the divine, could also mean that you guys are spending a lot of time with people, socializing, or something like that. And it may just be time for you to, spend some time um, by yourself, right? Get some time alone so you can think clearly, um, weigh out your options, and that kind of thing. All right, what is in the past, recent past for my Libra friends? Recent past for my Libra friends. Some of you are definitely tuning into your intuition over the next 10 days. So the Lover's card, this is a Gemini energy, number 6, which is about home life stability. But some of you do have a choice to make. That card is indicative of a divine choice, a choice that could change the trajectory of your life. But it's something, it's going with something, because this is an Ace of Wands here, which is about inspired new passion, an inspired and creative new beginning. You could have met somebody recently who ignited this amazing flame within you, Libra, and it's like, wow, now you're in contemplation. What does How does Libra see the situation? What's the crowning energy? What is apparent to Libra about this situation, please? So this phrase that just hit me was, love is, what is that? Love is never having to say I'm sorry. That's not true. If you need to apologize, you need to do it. Okay, new beginnings, number 20. So some of you could be going from being single to a couple, starting a new life with somebody, finding your purpose, and having a forgiving and compassionate view of the past. In the near future is the King of Cups, which is a stable love that you can trust. Wow. Mm. Well, I wonder why you see this as burdensome, though. It could be hard to get the new beginning off the ground. Maybe. Oh, because you could be very independent and successful, and you don't know how joining up with somebody is going to impact your success or your pocketbook. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But it looks divine, though, aligned. It does. And there could be another uh, air sign coming in. Or it could just be you wanting to act quickly on something. There could be also an age difference. Um, and I think that's why this card came out, that it's time to make a demonstration, and that the older the soul is, the more willing they are to say things like I love you and I'm sorry, is because they have a maturity advantage over you. You may be more impulsive, more apt to move quickly, um, and do it based on logic versus emotion. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but they are very emotional. And so I feel like you could be coming towards each other for different reasons. Like yours is more intellectual, theirs is more emotional, but it does look like it's divine. Like it's definitely a divine connection. This could also be parental. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, uh, a parental situation. All right. And your hopes and fears is that someone is venturing off. I feel like it's the younger person. Someone is afraid that someone is moving towards their passion, but which is also exciting, right? When you follow your bliss, follow your heart, leave behind things that don't serve you, and move towards from an Eight of Cups to a Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. It can be scary to go out into the great unknown, which is why you guys should book your appointment so we can talk through what those fears are, if they're even worth considering. How do you process fear? But having the courage to face your fears, and writing out the advantages and disadvantages of embarking on a new path. For some of you, it's weighing the pros and cons of being single versus getting into a relationship. Like, what are the pros and cons of that? How could life be different in a good way? How could life be different in a bad way? I shouldn't say bad. Bad is relative. I don't like that word either. What are the pros and cons? What are the ways of living? Because being single and being in a relationship, just both, it's a different way to live, right? There's accountability, there is communication that you have to work through, learning each other's love languages, which I do have that special going on, $22 for a love and compatibility um, assessment. Okay. And looking to see where some communication challenges may exist between you and someone, um, and how to make that work. Because it doesn't mean that it can't work, it just means learning how to make that work, right? That makes total sense, you guys. Alrighty. And then in your potential outcome is, let's see, potential outcome for you guys is the Knight of Pentacles, which is moving slowly. Okay. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person, but and there are actually, you guys, there are three knights out here. Not the knight that has fallen on this camera, and you can see my silhouette with my cowboy hat on. But I'm looking at three knights. There's a Knight of Raphael, a Knight of Michael, and a Knight of Ariel, which basically we've got everybody here but fire energy. That movement is action. Okay, so there's a lot of action coming towards you, Libra. Some are motivated by love and commitment. Someone else is, you know, and I feel like you are just more intellectual and logical. And then this other knight is very slow moving, very slow moving. It's the foundation right. It's more not analytical. It's something that's built by hard work paying off, but it's slow. It's very, very slow. And I don't even consider earth energy as procrastinators. That could be it, but sometimes it's just um loyal, fun, love, loyal, sense of humor, but slow, sort of not as cerebral and as in their heads as you guys are or can be, but definitely just sort of observing and moving methodically. Okay. There's more linear, right? Like less impulsive, totally. Okay. So, with that being said, I just feel like some of you do have the option of a major new beginning. It's just a matter of who is that new beginning going to be with. So, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. So somebody is going to be making a demonstration of love towards you, Libra. This is really exciting. And maybe the weight of making a decision between three people can be burdensome with this Ten of Wands here, right? Once you make the decision, though, it lightens up. But right now, it could be a pressurized situation. Time could be of the essence for some of you. So this is pretty interesting, Libra. Wow, you guys comment. Let me know. When you comment and subscribe, I add you to my free reading raffle. I raffle off a 30-minute recorded reading every 100 subscribers. So comment and subscribe. It lets me know if you want to be in the raffle. Again, I apologize for the very poor lighting, but it's really nice out tonight. Beautiful night here in the South. Um, yeah. let me know what's going on. And then if you guys need some help with compatibility between you and someone else, book your love and compatibility reading on the website. 22 bucks, pretty reasonable to figure out who you are most compatible with and to see where the relationship is going. Okay. All right, you guys, with that said, have a great, happy next 10 days. God bless you guys. Take care.